I'm Nick Mon. I'm here at the Ogden Arts Fest playing the piano. And I'm watching Channel 17. So enjoy.
Alrighty folks, it's Farrell once again with Crowd Surfing. We're down here at the Union Station in Ogden, Utah for the big Ogden Arts Festival. All kinds of stuff going on, all kinds of art. Let's take a walk around, talk to some people, and find out what it's all about. Okay, you ready? Come over here, girls. Okay. Yeah, it is. So, can you tell me your guys' name?
Kenzie, Michaela, Kennedy.
Okay, this girl right here, this is my daughter Kennedy, and she doesn't want to be on TV. Why not?
It's a little scary.
Is it? So, can you guys tell me what have you been doing out here at the Art Fest? What is this?
It's a balloon hat.
And what? Yeah, see, there's a hat. Alrighty, I'm here with
Larry the Cable Guy.
No, you're not Larry the Cable Guy.
I'm Steve Stones.
And Steve, can you tell me a little bit about what it is that you're doing down here at the Art Festival?
I'm here displaying some of my most recent works, as you can see.
Did you got a show at the gallery here at Union Station a while back, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a solo exhibit in Gallery at the Station, that's what they call it, back in March.
Alrighty, I am here with
Chuck Seifert.
And Chuck, can you tell me a little bit about your photographs here?
I'm a landscape photographer. I have prints mounted on metal, canvas, and traditional paper prints.
How do they get them on metal? That's a really cool idea, and it seems to make it.
Well, it's a dye sub process. It's a specially coated aluminum, a white gloss. I print a dye sub print, put it on top of the aluminum, put it in a press and heat it up to 400 degrees, and everything turns to a gas, and when it comes out, this is what you get.
What do you have in your bag there, Lou?
A flower.
Is it a flower? And what do you have on your eye right here? Pull your hair back so I can see it and tell who it is.
Rainbow Dash up in My Little Pony.
Rainbow Dash. And what is this all over the girl's arms?
Fairy farts.
Is it? And how did you decide they were fairy farts?
The lady said.
Oh, she said. I thought maybe you made that up. And what do you got right there on your arm?
Peace sign.
Yeah, I seen you put a picture on Facebook of your train picture. Where's that at? Did you sell that or?
It's actually in storage right now. It's such a big piece. I didn't want to bring it here because I don't think I wouldn't have room to hang it.
Maybe you could just nail some 2x4s to the bottom of it and use it as a table.
That could work. That would work.
So where do you get your ideas for your art? I mean, some of it's just there's no really way to explain it. It's all different.
Well, I think when we talked last year, when you came in my booth, I mentioned that there's quite a variety of different influences in my work.
Really? So, did you invent this process? Is it something you read about? Is it? Because I mean, that sounds like it's incredibly difficult.
Well, it's a technical process, but no, I did not invent it.
Hey, you probably wish you did, huh?
I wouldn't be here, that's for sure.
So, have you guys seen much here at the Art Festival, or you just...
We've seen these interesting pictures. Man in the toilet.
Is that like Man in the Box, huh?
I think it's no, it's Man in the toilet.
Well, maybe your mom will buy that for you.
No.
Do you want me to go ask her?
No.
I'm interested in popular culture. I'm interested in classic horror and science fiction films from the silent era on up to the 1950s. I'm interested in comic book imagery, I'm interested in, looking at old World War II propaganda posters.
So where do you take your photographs at? Just, it looks like all over the place.
Utah, Arizona, Nevada, and California.
Where's your favorite place to go take pictures?
Probably southern Utah.
What else are you guys going to do down here? You guys see anything else you want to look at?
Yes, they're doing cartoon pictures, and they're doing some other stuff with the kids and everything.
For not wanting to be on TV, you're doing a great job.
I have too much glue on my hand.
They're fairy farts, remember?
Oh, yes. Fairy farts. Come on. Okay.
Alrighty, guys. Well, hey, thanks for talking with me.
Bye.
So there's all kinds of influences here, even images that you would see in television, like this guy here. This is from a 1960s British television show called The Avengers, and I've just appropriated the individual's body and put a knight's helmet over the top of him, as you can see.
Do you just walk along until you see something and take a picture? Do you have an idea of what you want to do?
Usually my trigger is color. If I see something that's got a color that really interests my eye, then I try to work something into the composition.
I was looking at this one right here with those. That's really cool.
That's on the hike up to Subway, which is in Zion.
Alrighty, I'm here with
Craig Hoster.
And can you tell me a little bit about what you're doing down here today?
Yep, we're here for the Ogden Arts Festival. We're happy to be a participant, and we make stoneware pottery. So we're here with our wares, and we were here yesterday, and today we'll be here till 6 p.m.
So have you ever done something you thought was a great idea, you started on, and you're like, this is turning into a pile of crap, I'm done with this?
I think that happens all the time, actually. Sometimes I have stuff that's in my storage unit because I do a lot of work. It builds up over the years. Sometimes I look back at stuff and I think, what was I thinking when I created this? So
if someone would be interested in seeing some more of this or maybe purchasing some of it, do you have a website?
I have a website, www.natureslightphotogallery.com.
All righty. Well, hey, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a wonderful day.
That's so awesome. How, these are bottle stoppers. How do you go about doing something like that? Is it just Play-Doh, for lack of a better term?
Well, my dad and I work together, and these are things that he made, and they're sculpted by hand. So what he does is he free-forms each one of those individually, and then we dry them, fire them the first time, put a stain on them, and then they get high-fired to 2,380 degrees Fahrenheit.
And then also I've had the reverse, where at the time I created something, I didn't think much of the piece. Time went on, and then I realized, that's actually a pretty good piece. That's a significant piece because it helped me evolve into my next few pieces.
Alrighty, I'm here with
Glenn Powell.
And Glenn, can you tell me a little bit about, are these hand-drawn? Are they, what's...
They're all hand-drawn number 2 pencil drawings. I've been drawing for about 30 plus years, and this is my passion.
So dumb question, you sat down and just sketched out and started drawing them, huh?
Yeah, I started drawing when I was about 10 years old. I'm 46 now, so I've had a lot of years to perfect and practice, and this is the result of all the years of practice and patience.
How do you get an oven that hot? That's almost hot enough to melt metal almost.
That's a natural gas, and it's designed to get hot, and that's what its job is.
I would hate to have your natural gas bill.
Well, it's pretty efficient. It's a big kiln, too, so we get a lot of pieces in each time.
So it's actually pretty labor-intensive then to sit down and sculpt those. And
every piece here is made by hand, and they are unique pieces. They take a lot of time, and that's what you're getting as a part of the artisan who's making them by hand.
So if somebody wants to see some of your art or maybe even look into buying some of it, how would they go about that?
I do have a website. I should remember the web address, which I don't. It's www.stevestonesart.com. That should be pretty straightforward. I also have photo albums on Facebook that have all my work in them. So I like to showcase everything that I do on Facebook. So that's another way that I also have a fan page on Facebook, I should mention, too. So both my own Facebook account as well as a fan page.
Alrighty, very well. Well, hey, I appreciate your time. Thanks for talking with me.
Thanks, Farrell. And I'm not Larry the Cable Guy, by the way.
Yeah. you're much thinner than him. You're not eating as well as he does. Some of these look like pictures. I thought, you know what I thought it was at first was, you know, you can like take a picture and then you can go into Photoshop and make it look like a pencil sketch. At first I thought that's what it was, but then I was like, I don't know. So
I get that a lot, just with the time I put into them. Some of them are up to 100 hours. I'm a detail guy, so I really focus on the detail and the realism of the piece. And again, it's just number 2 pencil. So
how do you keep that? You got number 2 pencil. I know sometimes it'll smudge and smear after you get it done. Do you coat them with anything, or you just put them in a frame and leave them?
Well, I'm real careful. I've learned from practice to plan my work so that I don't smudge them, because that can be a problem with pencil. And then when they're finished, I do spray them with a clear acrylic fixative that's actually made for pencil and charcoal drawings.
So let's say, for instance, we bought this glass here. If we wanted to fill it full of Kool-Aid, we could do that. It wouldn't.
Everything here is safe with food. You could put it in the dishwasher, the microwave, and the oven.
I was going to say, none of them are going to get to be 2,300 degrees, right?
No, it's fine and it's safe. It's matured the glaze. It's glass-like on the surface, and it's plenty strong.
Alrighty, I'm here with
Mike Hurst.
And Mike, balloon animals. How long have you been making balloon animals?
About an hour and 45 minutes.
No, well, ask a dumb question, right?
About 21 years.
You got nothing worse than you drawing something and put your elbow on it.
Yeah. I did that a lot as a kid when I was learning, so.
I bet. So you got a website or something where somebody could look at some of this?
Yeah, I do. It's GlennPowellArt.com. It's Glenn with one N, Powell art.com. And I've got all my work on there, and the framing, everything that's here at the show you can purchase online as well.
Alrighty, very good. Well, hey, I really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate your time too.
So, do you guys have a website or anything?
You know, we have email and telephone, so you can find me that way. That's a good thing. We're working on a website. We don't have that at the moment, but we will get that up and running soon.
All right, so email address?
It's Craig Haaser at msn.com. That's CraigHaaser at msn.com.
Alrighty, thank you.
Thank you very much. Good visiting with you.
Too. So, how do you know what you're making? I mean, it's like a long balloon, and
they tell me.
Yeah, they tell you, but what I'm getting. This guy's too literal for me, is what he is.
I've done so many of them. I don't know. I have a menu. They tell me what they want, and I make them what they want.
So like make a poodle, and you like just, and there it is.
Pretty much. The good sound effects.
Like that. We have a low budget here. I have to do what I can.
Okay, grab me 2 balloons. Yeah, I've made them for years and years and years. So thousands of each one. So I could probably do it with my eyes closed.
Really? Yeah. Alrighty, I am here with
Canyon.
And we saw you dancing around back here, kind of funny earlier. And I've always wondered, why do people do that? Maybe you can explain it to me.
Well, because if you're not like good at like acting or whatever, you're not really going to get on camera. If you don't have like a news job or something like that, you don't usually get interviewed. Then
so that I need either a news job or talent to get on the camera, is what you're telling me, and I have neither.
Basically, that's why I dance in the background to sometimes just get on TV.
Alrighty, I am here with
Nicholas Mon.
And besides playing the piano,
yes.
What is it you're doing down here at the Arts Festival?
Well, I'm playing the piano so that Nurture the Creative Mind paints and puts on the streets. I got a call the other day from Amir Jackson, and he said, will you come play our pianos? And I said, yeah.
So where else do you go to do these things? Just wherever they call you up and say, come make a balloon? Or
I don't do much of it too much anymore. This is about it.
Well, that's got to save on your lungs, huh?
Yeah, I can blow them up, but that gets its feelings hurt if I leave it in the basement. So I try to get it out, air it out once in a while, and it works for free. So it's
well, me and that have a lot in common then.
Full of hot air or what?
Yeah. Well, that too. 2 things. He's going to take my job. I can't have that.
I'm here with
Farrell.
And he is
talking to, and I forgot your name already. Canyon. I'm talking to Canyon about him dancing around.
Yeah, I'm gonna go this way now.
All right.
That's good.
See, I get rid of this kid. I'm gonna let you go before you do take my job, but thank you for talking with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
1 second.
I was gonna ask, do you know, because I've seen these pianos around town before, like just parked over by the pizza place and all that. What is the purpose besides that?
I think to bring people joy and nurture creativity in them. So.
I was going to say, well, because I'm not creative at all. I can't. I know that song, and I know this song too. I know this song right here. You ready? This is.
Okay. Yeah.
That's all I know right there. I don't like this guy. So what is like the hardest thing that you make?
Oh, I don't know. On my menu, I make a big flower bouquet that takes about an hour.
Oh, really?
Cool.
So you're making that and you pop a balloon. Doesn't it just irritate you because you got to go back and...
No, because any place there's a twist or a knot, you can add another balloon. So you just go and fix it.
So it only pops part of the balloon, not the whole balloon.
And you can figure out. I mean, you learn the tricks to hide the mistakes. You can't even tell they're screwed up sometimes.
Artie, I'm here with...
Karina Mandel.
And can you tell me a little bit about what it is that you're doing down here today?
We are part of the Nurture the Creative Mind Foundation, and we help kids do art and express themselves and just have a good time. Behind you, there's a couple of the pianos that we've painted. We have kids painting these boards, and then when the boards fill up, we whitewash them, and then you start over. So it's kind of this rebirth, creativity, self-expression, and there's no real direction of us telling the kids what they have to do. They're just free to, have fun and go at it.
You could play a duet. Try.
Oh, no. All right, ready?
Yep.
Hey, look at that. But that gets monotonous because it's the same thing over and over, and then people lose interest.
Nah, as long as you're having fun. But I think the thing that's been great is like seeing people come and just like tinker on the pianos while I've been here. It's a lot of fun,
Yeah, it is. I need to learn how to play the piano. However, I have no patience.
Well, if you practice 10 minutes a day, that's a good start.
Alrighty, well, hey, I appreciate talking to me. Thank you. We're gonna start a band because that was great, right?
Totally. All right. Totally. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And what is this particular thing you're making?
It'd be a bazooka. Lots of power here.
Oh, look at that.
Here you go.
Look at that. It's got a silencer on the end of it.
That's the power. That's where the power comes.
Oh, is that what it is?
A lot of power. Watch where you're aiming that. There's a lot of power.
Alrighty, man.
You have to have a permit for those.
I understand. Oh, hey, thanks for talking to me. I appreciate it.
Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one.
You too. I am here with...
Janet Joffrey Harrington.
And Janet, can you tell me a little bit about why you're painting on this piano?
Well, I was one of few artists that were chosen to do this project for Nurture the Creative Mind. And these pianos are going to be set here and there throughout Ogden for people to stop and play.
Just break out in a random song, right? Yeah. They're just feeling a little artistic and they just want to sit down and play the piano.
Exactly.
I thought maybe you're like just mixing paint.
No, not exactly. It's not really finger painting. They get to pick their colors and paint on the walls. And there's a couple of workshops. Right now we have a cooking workshop, and before that we had a creative writing workshop going on before that. And they do have classes going on throughout the year. There's a couple of poetry, open mic nights that we do at Grounds for Coffee on 30th.
You talk to other people?
I do, just like I'm talking to you right now, huh?
Yes.
And so you watch it all the time?
Yes.
Is it your favorite show?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. See? I am getting famous slowly. Probably not, huh?
Yeah.
So what's your favorite thing about the show?
Watching all the funny parts.
Is there funny parts?
Yeah.
So do you play the piano?
I do not play the piano.
But you paint them.
I'm painting this one, that's for sure.
So you don't just go around town randomly painting pianos?
No, or walls or anything like that. That wasn't me.
You sound a little guilty there.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, I will let you get back to work, but thank you for talking with me.
Thank you so much.
So there's lots of different opportunities if the kids prefer sort of like the arts or creative writing or culinary or marketing. We try to kind of give them lots of opportunities of things that maybe they might not have otherwise. And
very good. Alrighty, well, hey, thank you. I appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
Like, what's the funniest thing?
Like when you went to the Halloween maze when they were scaring you?
They weren't. I wasn't scared.
Yeah, you were.
No. You think I was scared?
Yeah.
Maybe I was just acting for TV.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for watching. I'd shake your hand, but you got paint on it. So thanks for watching. Here, we'll do this. Look. There you go.
Okay.
Alrighty, I am here with
Deborah Gowan.
And Deborah, can you tell me a little bit about what you're doing down here at the Ogden Art Festival?
We're doing the Ogden Art Festival show, and my husband's a metal sculptor artist, and we're from New Mexico.
I was going to ask you, what is this made out of?
This is made out of copper, brass, and bronze, and there are a few pieces here that are made out of steel, but it's all hand done with shears, cutting shears, the torch, and the torch is used as a cutting instrument too, and it's also used as a paintbrush. My husband is the artist, and he uses it as a paintbrush.
Alrighty, I'm here with
Amir Jackson.
And Amir, can you tell me a little bit? I mean, I've seen these pianos out. I mean, it seems like you guys do a lot of things. What is your ultimate goal with?
Well, the Nurture the Creative Mind Foundation, our vision and our mission is to empower youth through the tools and use of creativity.
Alrighty, I'm here with
Jasmine McKee.
And can you tell me a little bit about what you're doing? You're not making coffee. I see you got coffee filters, but you're not making coffee, are you?
No, we're making butterflies. We take the coffee filter and fold it in half. They color one half of it however they'd like, and then it dries for about 5 minutes, and then we put a fuzzy thing on it, and it turns into a butterfly, and they can put stickers and everything on it. And just here at the Weber County Library, doing some free stuff for the kids during the summertime.
I was going to ask you, are these painted, or is this just the way it turns out when you're done cutting them? Is it?
There's no paint on it. It's all done with the heat from the torch, but there is, on some of the pieces, you'll see an acid, like on this.
The green, right?
Ronda, yeah. And copper naturally does that over time. So what we do is just quicken the process by using like an acid to treat the metal.
So how long would it take, like this? Any idea how long it would take him to make something like that?
Well, it's a several-day process because you have to cut out the pieces, and then you have to weld the pieces together, then you have to clean the pieces, and then you have to seal the pieces. So this piece alone probably would take just about 3 or 4 days.
Creativity is our umbrella, and so it's not just visual arts or it's not just literary arts. We even get into culinary arts. We have a culinary art class and workshop happening right now that's being taught. So anything that is creative, we believe that creativity is really the window to innovation.
So these fuzzy things, are they still called pipe cleaners?
Yeah, pipe cleaners, that's the word.
I'm not telling you your business, but the question I have is, does anybody really clean pipes with these anymore? It seems like everybody just makes art projects with them.
Yeah, I don't think they were ever really meant for pipe cleaning.
So I seen you spraying a substance on them earlier. Is that just water, or what is that?
Just water, because they're non-toxic washable markers, and so they just bleed into the other side of it when they are ready.
I'd like to mention one thing, like this plate here. This is kind of cool because he uses an old-fashioned spinning machine on these, and they're flat pieces of copper, and he has to cut out the circles, hook them up to that machine, and tool them, and that's how he gets the shape on those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe you just pounded them out with a hammer or something.
Can I give you my website?
You certainly can. Please do.
It's Greg at studiog7.com.
Alrighty, well, hey, I really appreciate it. Thank you for talking with me.
All right, have a great day.
So if somebody was interested in getting involved with the program, or maybe having their kids get involved with the program, how would they do that?
They could go to our website, nurturethecreativemind.com. They could also go to our Facebook page. It's just facebook.com/Nurture the Creative Mind. Or they could come down to the Union Station. We just got a new space in the Union Station, and they can come down here and see us.
Alrighty, very good. Well, hey, I appreciate your time. Thank you for talking with me.
Thank you very much.
So, how many do you think you have made today?
Probably about 30.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah, my girls were here and they loved it. So where did you get an idea to do something like this?
It was actually Phoebe's idea at the library. She runs the children's department, and she just told me to make butterflies, and so I started getting them all wet, and this is how they turned out.
Very good. Alrighty, well, hey, I appreciate your time. Thank you for talking with me.
Yeah, no problem. Nice to meet you.
Alrighty, folks, that's going to do it for me. Hey, make sure you come down, check out the Ogden Arts Festival, support all the people that are here. It's a great event, and it's a lot of fun.